We have one little redfoot right here that just hatched out, little guy, and his umbilical cord has to dry up still, but he's doing good. But this girl is massive. She's my biggest female, and she has in one absolute beautiful clutch of eggs right here. So I'll start counting, you guys, and let me know how many you see right here. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch. If you guys see me with the container with vermiculite in my hand, you guys know what that means. That means that we have a tortoise laying eggs, and today we have a female sulcata tortoise that hasn't laid eggs here on the ranch for about 3 years. She got really sick 3 years ago. That Sam from Turtle and Tortoise Iguana Breeders helped me get her back to life, tube feeding, medication, all sorts of stuff, really lethargic. I mean, she got really sick out of nowhere. Dropped really fast and took many months to get her back in track. It's been a year, she didn't lay any eggs, and she is right now laying eggs. Let's head over there. I'm gonna show you guys a beautiful giant clutch of eggs. She's my best sulcata tortoise that lays eggs. She lays up to about 55 eggs. So let's see how many she has today. Before we go check out all her eggs, you guys, we need to throw you guys in today's sponsor so we help support the ranch. Check it out, you guys. Oh, I didn't see you guys there. So I was just reading about how I could shave my balls. Manscaped offers the best tools for your body, butt, and your balls. So Manscaped sent me their all-in-one performance package 4.0. It comes with the lawnmower 4.0, the crop preserve ball deodorant, crop reviver ball toner spray, weed whacker for nose and ear hair trimmer. For a limited time only, you guys can get 2 free gifts: the Shed travel bag and these anti-chafing boxers. The lawnmower 4.0 is skin safe and it has an LED light so I can shave at night. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, it's waterproof. Ah! We're good, look at that. Keeps it going. In the shower we go. Dope. They also have the weed whacker, and it's also perfect for my hairy nose. Oh yeah. Works perfect. So they also have the crop reviver. This thing right here gets your balls feeling refreshed. Woo! That thing is amazing. And the crop preserver. Get that stuff right there, and you put it all in. Go to manscaped.com to get 20% off and free international shipping, you guys. So everybody, everywhere in the world, go get yourself some Manscaped. And the 2 free gifts that I already mentioned. Make sure you use the promo code BEAR20 at the checkout, you guys. And your balls and body will thank you. All right, so we're inside our giant sulcata tortoise area. Today's the weekend, and when it's weekend days, they get fresh hay because these guys' main diet is going to be hay. So we head over here. This girl is in the process right now. She's almost just about done. So before she crushes these eggs, because she's such a big female and she lays so many eggs, I need to pay attention. And look, right before I even got here, she saw me coming and she knew what was going on. So what I'm gonna do is unfortunately move her out a little bit so she doesn't crush all the eggs, and grab all these guys, and then let her keep on going back into process. But this girl is massive. She's my biggest female, and she has in one absolute beautiful clutch of eggs right here. So I'll start counting, you guys, and let me know how many you see right here. We don't have to worry about turning them or not turning them right now because of the fact of they were just laid a couple seconds ago. So there's no embryo or anything that's connected to the sides yet that would hurt them. So here we go. This is absolutely awesome. I'm so happy that she's able to lay again and she's back in track, because this was my best female sulcata tortoise. Absolutely love this girl. My first one. I started many projects here on the ranch, and I wasn't gonna give up on her, and I wanted to make sure that she could get back in track. And a healthy tortoise will lay eggs. If a tortoise is not laying eggs, oh my gosh, you just dropped another one. It's like chicken eggs. Watch out, that turtle will ram you. That's my second turtle. That's my Christmas tortoise. I got her right by Christmas time.
Should I just hold her?
Yeah.
Like this?
Right here, face right here. We're going. I hope somebody's counting because there's a lot of eggs right now. We got Smiley coming in hot too. They're all so curious. They're like, what's going on, you guys? So she did absolutely perfect. She didn't crush any eggs yet, and we're still going. I mean, look how crazy how many eggs we have. A lot. That's why there's so many sulcatas out there, because these guys can lay such giant clutches of eggs. But as long as you take care of them correctly and you know how to properly raise them and have the right environment, you won't have any issues with them. They're amazing, amazing, amazing animals. They're just like giant dogs, in my opinion. We are going out. How has been counted? Absolutely epic clutch right here.
That's a lot.
Epic clutch. She hasn't laid in 3 years, you guys. I mean, look at that. Oh my goodness. All right,
No,
I think.
no, Smiley.
Smiley, watch out. He's like, I want the golf balls. He ain't getting the golf balls. I mean, woo. Check that out, you guys. That is crazy. Good job, girl. I don't even have a name for her.
She might have more if that one just
She might have
popped
more,
out.
yeah. I'm gonna push her back, and then let's see what she does. There you go, Missy. So as you guys saw, if you guys are always following me on Instagram, you guys know that I prep the area for egg laying season every single year, just for this reason, so that the perimeter of the whole enclosure has a lot of dirt for them to lay eggs. But check that out, you guys. I hope you guys are counting. Put down in the comments right now, how many eggs did you see that we just collected? Because we got a ton of eggs. I am so happy. And this girl right here, this is our first clutch. We are at the end of March. So that March, April, May, June. She'll lay for another 3 more months, just like this, on the same exact day. She's normally just on point. So today is the, I think, 20th.
20th.
So today's the 20th. So next month, April 20th, we should expect another clutch of eggs at exact this size. Absolutely epic, you guys. Wow. We just did all that really quick. So now what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go clean these guys up, and I'm gonna show you the whole process of putting them inside the incubator and all of that stuff. Make sure you guys are always following me on BlakesExoticAnimalRanch.com, because that's where these guys will be available once they are up, eating healthy, and ready to go to their new homes. But always, you guys, make sure you do your research before you get a tortoise, because again, these guys are the 3rd largest tortoises in the world, and they get very large. But if you have a large area, a properly put together enclosure, you won't have any issues whatsoever, as long as you do your research and do everything right. Let's clean these eggs up. So we have our eggs inside of our cleaning station area. As of right now, it's still inside of the house until we get our sink and everything situated inside the building, which is going to get done this year. So now what I do is I like to clean every single egg, and I clean off all the dirt. You have to make sure you hang on to these eggs if you guys ever collect eggs, because there's a slime coat over them, and they become very slippery. Some people don't like cleaning the eggs at all because they want the slime coat to stay on top of it. But as long as your incubator and everything is clean and good, you don't have to worry about anything at all. So that's pretty much as clean as I'll get it. And like I said, and I mentioned earlier, because they were just laid less than an hour ago, the first 24 hours, you don't have to worry about making sure they stay still like other. Make sure that they stay still. Once they're over 24 hours, then you don't want to pick them up, twist them, or do anything like that, because an embryo could be attached to the wall, and then if you stir it up, it will die, and then there goes your little baby tortoise. So you don't want that to happen. So for right now, all I have to do is clean every single one of these eggs. Make sure, well, whoever put down in the comments how many you think are in there, let's see how many you guys said and who was the right one. So we got a lot of cleaning to do, so let me get cleaning, and then I'll get back to you guys once we are all set, and we'll head into the incubator room inside my building where all my tortoises are there, hatching out, getting dropped in, or whatever's going on. Maybe we'll get lucky and maybe we'll see something that's hatching right now. So I'll show you guys that incubator in just a few seconds. So out of all those eggs, only 2 of them had little dents in them, and the little dents are because the eggs all piled up on the bottom, and the eggs are all dropping and hit the other one and crack. That's the reason why I like to make sure that I'm there on time, but this one was out of surprise, and I like to make sure I'm there on time like I just mentioned, so that I can catch the eggs, every single one, so I don't have an egg that cracks like that. Those eggs are still valuable and they're still good, but I like to keep a little bit of a better eye on them and keep them to the side, just in case they do get bad. I can pull them out quickly so the other eggs don't get infected or anything happens with them. So what I'm gonna do now is start adding all the eggs back inside of these guys. There's a little bit of dirt in here, so I'm just gonna pull it out, clean it up, and then add in all these eggs into nice, beautiful rolls. I'm definitely gonna have to get another container because that's a lot of eggs. So I'm gonna do one little cleaner thingy like that. There we are. And now we're gonna start getting all these eggs and putting them in rows. So I think I'll put them in rows of 3 because that's pretty much what's gonna fit nicely and not on top of each other, so they have a little bit of room to breathe. Something I've been doing just like this for, I don't know.
10 years?
Yeah, at least 10 years now. I've been hatching out sulcata tortoises. So here we go. And this position that I just put them in right now is the position that they'll stay in for their whole incubation time. Sometimes I try to squeeze them in a little bit more, but then it just doesn't look right. And I'd rather them be nice and even and cleaned up like this. So it just looks better.
Looks like golf balls.
Yeah, they look like giant golf balls, pretty much all it is. Right now they're very wet and slippery, so it's drop out of your hands a little bit easier. Go for a smaller egg for that corner, and but bam. So we got that whole thing there done. Now we have the rest of these eggs, so we have to go get another container and place them over there as well. So I got the 2 ones on the hole on the top. Let's head to the incubator room and set these up as well. So the ones with the holes are there in the front, and now I'll put the rest all in the back. Definitely a nice clutch of eggs. At this point right now, we're on our 3rd clutch of eggs of sulcata tortoises right now. So that's just probably under 100 eggs, which isn't too bad for the start of the season. My biggest year has been up to almost 400 eggs. That was a few years back. Yeah, almost filled up the whole entire container as well with this one. We're pretty much going to. There we are. So we have exactly 35 eggs, 2 of them that have little indents in them that might not be good. So I always pretty much get a 90% hatch rate, and always 1 egg is normally not fertile. But as of right now, all of these are good. So we're gonna find a spot to place them inside the incubator and set them up. Our incubator is pretty much loaded up right now. We are getting very close to probably next year starting to make our incubators bigger. We're gonna make a whole incubator part inside of this building once we insulate everything, and have 2 big fridges, because we are getting close to really filling up. We have a lot of tortoises and turtles that are maturing up, and they're getting of age to start laying eggs. So we're gonna have a lot of things going. We have one little redfoot right here that just hatched out, little guy, and his umbilical cord has to dry up still, but he's doing good. Other than that, we are doing pretty freaking well. We don't have too many tortoises available. We have a bunch of redfoots that are about to hatch that will be available soon, and we still have 1 to 2 month old ones that are available as well, that'll be on the site coming soon. Eastern Hermit tortoises, wood turtles. Make sure you guys are checking out the wood turtles. Wood turtles personally are one of my favorite turtles here on the ranch that I hatch out a lot of, and they are probably one of the best, easiest turtles to take care of, and one of the best personalities, and they just don't get that big. So in my opinion, one of the best first-time pet turtles to keep completely, pretty much. So let me get these guys, place them inside. Actually, let me spray down a little bit. So I open this incubator up every single day to get fresh air in it, because it doesn't have an air vent. My next incubators, I'm definitely gonna get them a little bit high tech, but sometimes when you change things up, things get messed up, and this is something I've been using for over 10 years. So I really don't want to change it up. I'll definitely not throw this away, just in case the new ones don't work, because sometimes new technology just doesn't always work for every single breeder and stuff of that sort. So let me just get these guys, and I'm gonna place them right here, all the way on the bottom, and I'm gonna actually get this clutch right here and move them. Not gonna go there. All right, let's see what we're doing. So we made a lot of shelves in here to move things around, so that can go. We'll just keep that one there, and then I will actually put this one up top, and then we'll grab this clutch over here. These containers are a little too tall, because sometimes, yeah, they're just a little too tall, so then you can't use a lot. But I have all these different types of containers and everything in there. So there we are. We are getting pretty filled up. We got spotted turtle eggs, we got wood turtles, we have elongateds, we have yellowfoots, we have eastern hermits, we have redfoots in here. Now sulcatas. we have quite a good amount of a variety of different types of tortoises that are inside of here. And then the other ones that we do have available on the site, like the aquatic turtles, are coming from a very, really good friend of mine that actually produces the turtles here in South Florida. I just don't really specify or really work with aquatic turtles that much. Only a couple species. So the ones that are available on the website are coming, some of them are coming from a friend of mine, but I'm making sure that these guys are perfect, established, and ready to go to their new homes. Always 100% guaranteed coming healthy, alive, perfect, eating, all that stuff. The only reason why sometimes there might be a situation is the shipping situations. That's the only time. Other than that, everybody's always coming to your house healthy, happy, and ready for their new family. So if any of you guys are new here and are wondering where I keep my baby tortoises and all that stuff, I'd just like to show real quick. You guys saw the incubator inside there, and then you guys saw where the sulcatas were as well. Well, in the back section of my building and all that stuff, that's where we have a lot of my breeding turtles and tortoises. Well, mostly tortoises, and then some of many species of wood turtles. These guys are all back there. And then once they are laying eggs, we get all those eggs, we put them inside the building, the incubator, they hatch out, and then they come inside of my 60-foot by 12-foot overhang section that gets sun every single morning. South Florida sunshine. All my tortoises that are on the bottom are for future breeders. Some of them are breeders, some of them are raising up, and then we have hatching turtles and tortoises. There's all different sorts of different containers and all different types of things. This is pretty much my outdoor facility. Well, this is pretty much my outdoor pet store, you could say. Don't really like saying it's a pet store, but it's not a pet store. This is my outdoor. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Other than that, make sure you guys are giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, put the post notifications on, you guys, and make sure you guys are checking out the website. We have a ton of merch that are about to drop right now, and it probably already is live, so make sure you check the website out. And if no turtles and tortoises are available that you guys cannot choose from, you guys can get that merch out. And then always make sure you guys do your research, and I will see you guys all later. Any questions, put it down in the comments, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. See you guys later. Peace out, everyone.